Good evening, class. Tonight I would like to talk about something that's very much of a hot topic in the news channels today in society, and that's about racism. It has become a big problem in the U.S. today. I see that the United States is more racially divided than it has ever been before. Um, some people that think they're not racist, but say things to make people believe that they are. I've been in a situation plenty of times where I've said something, and to me, it's not something that's racist, but to another person, they take it that way. I feel like we're always having to walk around on eggshells everywhere we go. Everything that we say, we have to watch what we do, because if we say something out of line, then we're the horrible people. I believe that today's youth is so stuck into the past and slavery and things like that. That was way before our time. We should not even be focused on that. We should be focused on today and what we're teaching our kids. When our kids go to school and they bully other kids and they say things to these other children, to me, that starts in the home. And if your child, whether they're white, black, Korean, Japanese, Asian, it doesn't matter. If they say something back to another child, then that's going to start a race war. And I think it's unfortunate that we teach our children to look at color. And not everybody's like that. I teach my children to love everybody because everybody's the same. This Black Lives Matter, to me, I think that's a hate group. It shouldn't be. It should be all lives matter. Everybody's life should matter. You have all these, people that are gunning for cops because they're killing young black men, which I don't agree with that at all. I don't think that cops should get away with that. I think they should be disciplined for it appropriately. Then, just because a white cop kills an unarmed black person doesn't mean that they're a racist and they were gunning for them. Something must have given them a reason to do it. Not in all cases, but in some cases it does happen. Instead of coming together, we're just being torn apart. And I think that it's sad. My kids are growing up in this kind of world today that you can't even go anywhere without someone snickering or looking at you saying, oh, I wonder if they're a racist or, this, that, and the other. It's terrible that we teach our kids that today. I think stuff like this starts in the home. I think parents should teach their children how to love everybody regardless of their skin color. And that's where we're going wrong. You teach your children to stand up for themselves. Well, yes, there's a way that you can teach someone to stand up for themselves, but not in a racial way. You don't ever call a black person the N-word. That's a disgrace. Even when black people call each other that, that's disgusting. I hate that word, and I don't like anybody that uses that word. It's just a disgusting word all around. I know people say there's a difference in, how you say it or how you pronounce it. It doesn't matter how you say it. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it. It doesn't matter what content you use it in. It's a horrible word to use, and black people shouldn't even use it on themselves. And if you're talking with someone and they call you a cracker, I don't get offended by that. And I don't, I guess I don't. But if I was to call somebody that a racial word, then all of a sudden I'm a racist. Everybody at some point in time in their life has a racial streak in them. Now, whites against blacks and Asians against whites, and it's just all colors and on, ethnic backgrounds. Everybody's got a racist bone in their body. It's up to you whether or not you promote it or you don't promote it. Yes, I could get mad at the next black person that comes along, or I can get mad at the next Asian person that comes on because they're looking at me talking about me in Korean and I don't understand what they're saying. So just because I get mad at them does not mean I'm a racist person. Or if I get mad at the next black person because they looked at me funny or, shot me the bird. It's not about that. It's just we need to come together as a nation and learn to love each other and teach our children to love each other and not look at the color of their skin. Everybody bleeds red. It doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. Everybody bleeds the same. And I think stuff like that starts in the home, and we need to teach our children to love everybody. Thank you.